Chapter 11. 21st birthday party. The passing of Sally. So I get a phone call. Hi Brian, it's Niall. How you getting on? How's your gran? We haven't spoken in ages, matey. Niall was another partner in crime at my old school, Colditz, where we were the trusted keepers of the school homebrew black market racket. It had been passed down through the generations. We were endlessly doing our best to get expelled, usually through alcohol or idiocy, but to our mutual disappointment we had both failed and left as free men. Niall is talking. My brother Martin is having a 21st birthday bash up in Glasgow. Go up, get trashed, party hard. Sounds good. When is it? This weekend, Niall replies. I know it's short notice, but you've got to make it. Shit, damn it, I can't, Niall. I'm working on the Lakeland steamer boats this weekend. It is the most important date in their calendar, full of VIPs and shareholders, and they just can't operate without me. I had been working all summer as crew on the boats, and without sufficient staff they couldn't sail safely, or legally. Don't worry, Niall says. I'll catch up with you on Friday, go for some beers and we can discuss. Friday arrives. Niall had just been travelling around Africa on a 6-ton, 4-wheel drive monster truck. I was jealous. The pictures were awesome. I wish I'd gone. But for both our mortalities, it had been a wise choice to stay working on steamers in a contained lake. Keep Africa safe. Few more drinks were had, and Niall's travels through Africa were making me yearn for a bit of real adventure. Niall, with persuasion dial on max, says, Come on, this 21st party is going to be proper kicking. Loads of girls, too. After being in the lakes all summer, as beautiful as it is, I was party anemic and easily persuaded. Cousin Jonas was right. There was a major shortage of dateable girls in the village, not even a lonely transvestite. I had been eyeing up the local red squirrel population in desperation, and had even been on a few speed dates, but all they were ever interested in was storage logistics for the upcoming winter. It was forecast to be a harsh one, so the little buggers were shitting themselves. So Niall had hit the Achilles heel. Career-shortening box ticked once again. Right, fuck it. Niall, I'm in. Asterisk. We'll deal with the aftermath if we survive the party. We need to hatch a plan. It has to be so unbreakable and so believable that no one could question it. Let's put our heads together and work this through. Think of all our past escapades. I start. What about chest pains tomorrow? Feign a heart attack. Tell Mum I need to go urgently to the hospital to receive life-saving surgery. No, Niall says. Wouldn't work. Your mum would phone the hospital and come visit her dying son, which would be interesting, as we would be in Glasgow getting drunk. Not Carlisle Hospital on life support. Also, you're 19, not 90, remember? Damn it to hell. Good point, Niall. Wedding? No, not good enough. No notice and not serious enough. Your wedding, Niall, is that serious enough? Nice try, but I'm way too young, replies Niall, indignant. What about my wedding? Wouldn't work either, I acknowledged. Mum would bloody kill me, so we would definitely miss the party. Damn it, tougher than we thought. What is really, really serious? We both looked at each other, connected, in unison. A death! Yes, of course. It was a no-brainer. No one could argue with death. It was so final. But who and how, we pondered. Let's do the who first, I suggested. It needed to be someone close, but not close enough that they would have to be resurrected a month down the line when they came to visit. Just imagine Mum's face. Hi, Dave, Mum speaking. I thought you were dead, struck by 15,000 volts of lightning whilst playing croquet. Dave, with a quizzical look on his face. No, never been fitter, thanks. Croquet? Brian? So, no close friends. What about family? I tried again. I think they would know, said Niall, shaking his head. Especially if they then received an invitation to their own funeral. Family reunions would give the game away for sure. Uncle Tom, I thought you were dead, eaten by army ants after breaking a leg in the Amazon. Tom, looking confused. No, never been fitter, thanks. Amazon? Brian! Damn it, no family allowed then. So, who? I was running out of people. What about an old girlfriend? Niall grins. Niall, you bloody genius. Let's do rock, paper, scissors to see who the lucky candidate is. God, if only they knew. They would be so excited, being chosen for such a noble cause. I know the super fortunate bugger, agrees Niall. Who you going for, Brian? Sighing. Sally. She was always such an emotional wreck. This might do her some good. I'm going for Kim, says Niall. She always wanted to be chosen first for bloody everything. Now's her chance. We look at each other. Right, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors. Yes! I whooped. Paper beats rock. I win. Sally it is. She will be so excited. We should text her. Niall laments his loss. Shame. Kim, asterisk, will be completely inconsolable. Poor girl. Not first this time. Just don't text her, I tell Niall. Cheer her up. Grinning at each other. Anyway, how exciting. Okay, so we have the who, but not the how. Niall starts. Sally, the poor emotional girl, was electrocuted in the bath by a falling hair straightener. Sorry, won't work. I won't be able to stop laughing at the mind picture I have of Sally's frazzled hair. Ruin the mourning process. Mum would be immediately suspicious. What if you could picture her being crushed by a large animal escaped from the zoo? Niall offers. What, like a rhino? That could work, Niall, but it would be front-page news. They'd have to shoot an innocent rhino dead, and there's like 2.5 left in the whole world. I can't abide any animal cruelty. And what was Sally thinking of, crossing that road in the first place? That terminal hospital treatment on the other side could have waited a little longer. Silly girl. Yes, she was always so thoughtless, Niall acknowledges. Tricky, this. I was always so good at Cluedo, too. Take a mental note for the next party excuse. Real accidental imaginary deaths were much harder to design than first imagined. Typical. Now that we needed that sticky beak, Miss Marple's advice, she was missing in bloody action. What about a great white shark attack? You know, proper Jaws shit, says Niall, excited. What, in the UK? Lucky to get sucked to death by a goldfish. I shake my head. Sally could be on a dive holiday to Dyer Island, South Africa. Niall enthused. Admittedly, it did have some merit. She was dippy enough to dive at the most notorious shark island on Earth dressed as a seal, so that could be a possibility. However, I informed my partner in crime, it would take too long to find all the pieces, put her back together again, and then fly her back for the funeral in time. The party is tomorrow, remember? Niall sighs. Yes, we need to act fast. Should we text her to see if she has any ideas? No, I don't want her worrying about her own funeral. That's inhumane. Niall, musing. Could we not just make up a fictitious girlfriend? No, because I'm going to have to act out of my skin on this one. It'll have to be a mashup of Watership Down meets Plague Dogs meets Marley and Me. Stop, you're making me well up. I love that Marley. Niall wipes away a tear. Still can't believe the mutt's gone. I know, Niall, they were proper tough movies. Those poor bunnies, too. Makes me so angry. Those murdering bastards. What about Bambi? No, Bambi just makes me feel hungry. My last attempt. Right, we need to get this sorted. It's Sally. She needs to die in a very serious fashion without having endangered any innocent animals or having a really bad hair day. Yeah, in a nutshell, Niall confirms. We looked at each other. What about a car crash? Yes. It's simple. And she really was a hopeless driver, so it's authentic. But not into another vehicle. We don't want any innocent people getting hurt, do we? Absolutely not, I protested. She really is so selfish at times. Was, says Niall. True. Poor girl. I'm really going to miss her. Me too, Niall mumbles, upset. All that charity work. True trooper. Not just donating 1 kidney, but 2 to that Romanian orphanage. However, she also had her faults too. Her driving, for one, I said. But to die so horrendously sometimes makes you not want to believe in God. We both sighed. Amen to that, I muttered. The Lord often works in very mysterious ways. Right. Sally, drunk on 2 bottles of vodka and high on cocaine after a lottery win, runs through a level crossing and is hit by a train. Survives, escapes the wreckage, only then to be killed by a horse and cart from a travelling circus. Sound good? Flawless, Brian, my good man. Let's high-five.